Hello and welcome. My name is Julia and I collect plants for many years now, so I decided to make 5 of my favorites for the last year for various reasons. Some of those got on that list because I grew them from cuttings, so I watched them grow from very start and that's why. And some of those I wanted for a long time and I finally got them in the last year, so that's why they are on this list. And some extremely surprised me because they didn't do much for many years and in the last year they just exploded. And one of those is actually this. This is climbing aloe or trailing aloe, and I have this for years now and she didn't do much, so I decided to change place where she lived and I put her closer to the window and she really liked that. She gave me all these vines and actually on these vines she got new shoots, so I didn't expect that, but I'm really happy and she's doing really well. She gives new shoot every week still, so I'm pretty happy how she looks now. And I have her in a basic potting mix actually, but I don't water her too often. I water this plant maybe every 3 weeks in the summer, and now in winter maybe once a month, even less sometimes. And she really likes it. She's few feet from a west-facing window. She's never on direct sunlight and she's enjoying life and I'm enjoying her, so yeah, she's beautiful. Next one I actually got from cuttings. I got 3 cuttings of Hoya Pachycephalus in April and I propagated those in water and actually she grew roots in a week, so I was extremely surprised and happy. And I shoved those in this little pot and all this happened from April, so she's whining already. She has a ton of new leaves, those beautiful leaves. I adore those leaves because these silvery speckles on them are simply amazing and I can't wait to see how much she will grow next year because I'm planning to repot her. I think she got root bound already because when I water her, water just goes through the pot in a second and she doesn't keep water anymore, so I will have to repot her in early spring and we'll see. Now she is living on a west-facing window in a macrame hanger, but I will move her this spring because now she is bigger, so I'm scared that she will burn. This window is pretty harsh and I will keep her near that window but just not on direct sunlight, and I think that's a good recipe because the mother plant lives near east-facing window, but also she's not on direct sunlight and she's over 1.5 meters long. She's loving life, so I will try this. I don't have east-facing window that I could hang her, but that's why I will keep her on west-facing but not on direct sunlight, and we'll see. I hope it will work. Next one. It's actually a plant that I avoided for years. I don't know why I didn't like this plant, but I got some cutting this spring and now I love this plant because she's such a fast grower. She makes me so happy just for the fact that she grows so fast. And it's this basic spider plant and I adore this plant now. I got just this little spider, same like this one, in a spring, and I shoved that little spider in a pot and look at it. Now she got her own little babies, and I could propagate those also, but I won't. I like to see it trailing, vining like this. So it's really amazing. She likes water a lot. I need to water this plant every 2 or 3 days, or she becomes droopy and doesn't look that great. So she is in a mix of perlite and basic potting mix, but I think I will have to repot her in something that keeps water moisture much longer, because she really likes water. So next one is plant that I simply adore. It's amazing. It's this Scindapsus pictus Sargerius, and I just love Scindapsus, all of the types. So I think I saw over 11 varieties. I'm not sure how many are of those is out there, but I saw just 11, I think. And since then I want in my collection maybe Exotica and Moonlight also. So I don't know, I will see, because I'm not sure that I know how to take care of it still, but I'm learning, because it was just a few cuttings, few small cuttings when I got this, and it didn't trail still, and in a few weeks it becomes trailing, and I propagated that plant almost immediately when I saw that he's trailing, because I was scared that this will die off. So I wanted to have safety net, and actually this is that propagation, and propagations looks even better than this old plant, because this new growth on these oldest cuttings are much smaller and they get more light than this one. So it doesn't make sense, but these propagations that I took are much bigger and lush. So we'll see. I propagate him still. I have few cuttings in water as we speak, so we will see. I will shove those in a pot now in the spring, and we'll see what will happen. And I keep this in a mix of basic potting mix and perlite, and I think it's a good call, so it's loving it. I'm happy. It's okay. It could be bigger, it could have bigger leaves, but for now I'm satisfied, because I don't have grow lights or anything, so how much I give him, that much he gives me. So we'll see what will happen now in the spring. It's really young plant still. And next one is actually a plant that I wanted for a long time, and you saw this already if you watched my previous video about Sansevierias. So this is Sansevieria amazoniana, or Belfin, and I wanted this for a long time, and it was always too expensive, so I was avoiding to buy this. And one day they put this plant on a sale, and I got it almost immediately when I saw that. And he actually had little shoot here, but it was just poking out of the soil, and in a month since I got this, all this grew out. So I was amazed how fast that happened, because Sansevierias are known for slow growers, so this surprised me, but I'm happy. And actually I will cut this in a spring and put him in a different pot, and we'll see, maybe I will get some more new leaves, new shoots, I'm hoping. So I'm really happy about this plant. I love this plant in the same way as the first day that I brought her home, so I'm enjoying it, these margins and all about it. And yeah, that was all. I will end with this one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I will see you next time. And click that button down below if you want, and see you. Bye.